We're in zone 5, which is the last zone, and this month we get a whole week in this zone. A lot of times you get cut off by a short little ending of the month, but not this week. You guys have seen my laundry room. If you come down from the laundry room, there's a little half bath here. There's a wall of storage that we keep all our camping gear in, a couple of steps, our bike trailer, a door to outside, and then this little room, which we use as our music room. So on the list for zone 5 are a lot of things that are like listing things to sell online, and if I'm not going to do that, to move those things to the giveaway pile. Putting things in the attic is on the list. Taking the giveaway away is on the list. Yeah, and then of course there's vacuuming. I can clean that half bath. Sometimes I go through that whole wall of camping gear and organize it. There tends to be a lot of spiders down here, so my list has replacing our sticky traps, like taking the full ones and putting new ones, and vacuuming a lot of the cobwebs that end up in this room. Yeah, so there might be some other things, but that's kind of the gist of what my list for zone 5 entails. Today I have a little bit of time. I think I'm going to start with getting rid of anything that I intend to sell. So whether that's just giving up on selling it and putting it in the giveaway or listing it today, that's what I'm going to do. So here are the things that I have pulled out from down there to sell. These are things that were already listed. I lowered the price on those. This high chair, I just got all the pieces pulled together and took a picture and listed that. This is my breast pump. I'm actually going to donate that, but not to the thrift store. And yeah, so those things will actually, unfortunately, have to go back down in a pile. But at least they are listed, and when I come back to this next month, if they haven't sold, I can lower the price or just go ahead and bring them to the thrift store. So I'm going to bring this stuff back down there and feel good about it all being taken care of. Alright, it's the next day. This is all of my giveaway stuff. I'm about to take it to the thrift store, and that will be one more thing off the list. And all of the stuff out of my house. Yay! Hey, so I'm just remembering to record in the nick of time. I've actually already gotten started, but you'll get to see a little bit. As I mentioned, one of the things on my list for zone 5 in this area down in the sort of back side of our house is putting things away in the attic. So I don't love getting up there, especially in the summertime. It's very hot. So I tend to sort of pile things in this area that I know I want to bring up there, and I just got down from up there because I needed to grab some of our camp chairs, and so I've got those. I just put one thing up there, and then there's one big thing that I'm going to try to get up there all by myself, but I might have to give up and wait until help gets home from work. So our grow lights, I'm going to turn you around so I can show you. I've just taken them down and they're sitting on top of that shelf, but they were hanging from those 2 hooks up there, and we had a big light there to start seeds all winter and in the early spring, and now everything's in our garden and we just don't need those right now, so I'm gonna put them up in the attic and we'll get them down again when it's time to start growing things inside again. So it's one big thing. It's very heavy. I'm gonna try to do it. Here we go. Just remembered, ooh, got a box of extra light bulbs, so I'm gonna throw that up there and we'll be done. Okay, so I actually have a little bit of time left. So I checked my list and I looked around. The bathroom's still spotless from the cleaners last week. Nobody ever really uses this bathroom. So it's actually mostly just a dusting job in there. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna just go ahead and vacuum because that's on my list and it looks like something that needs to be done. So I've just sort of picked up any loose instruments that are in the drum room. And yeah, my pile of stuff to sell is still in here, but I'm just gonna vacuum around all that and call it a day. vacuumed, things put in the attic, which was the real workout of the day. And yeah, that was sort of, oh, can you see in there? That was sort of a lot of stuff for it being sort of a low traffic area. This area here is where a lot of stuff piles because the garage door is here and there's a door to the outside here. So I noticed as I was sort of moving around that the bug traps are full of bugs. So tomorrow, high priority, first thing will be picking those up, throwing them away, and setting new ones. And then that's gonna wrap up our month. And next month I'm changing my zones around ever so slightly. I think I'm gonna swap a couple weeks or something because my zone, anyway. Oh, I have my tools. Cobweb duster that's very smushed and sad looking but still does the job. And then these are a bunch of sticky bug catching traps. So like I said, this area down here has a lot of doors that open to outside, the garage, and things like that. So there's a lot of spiders and other creatures that we don't exactly want in the house. So I'm going to dust away their cobwebs and replace any full traps with clean ones. And then that's gonna wrap us up in this zone. Oh, look at that. Get out of here. And it's super full of dead things. Ah, cricket. Okay. Ew, lots of spiders. I'm gonna replace this one. Well, that was a whole month of zone cleaning in my house. We cleaned every room. We organized. We decluttered a little bit. Yeah, it went really well. Yeah, see you in July.